A working class hero is something to be.
Hello, thank you for joining us again on another episode of Working Class Heroes. Today I'm going to be interviewing someone very special, a very dear friend of mine, and a damn good looking guy, if I do say so myself. I'm going to be interviewing Jacob Giorgi with House to Home Moving and Storage. So, where'd he go? There he is.
All right, I'm here.
All right. So, I guess the first question is, tell us a little bit about yourself and how did you get into the moving industry?
Well, first of all, I wanted to say thank you for having me on Working Class Heroes. I really enjoy the show. I subscribe to it, and I really appreciate you having me on. It means a lot to me.
Has anyone ever told you you're a damn good-looking guy? Yeah? Okay, I'm just wondering.
But my name is Jacob Giorgi. I'm the owner of House to Home Moving and Storage. And I started the company in 2010, and I came from kind of a rough background, honestly. Grew up very poor, and realized real soon that I wanted to have food in my fridge and be able to pay my bills. And so the hustle became real, but it didn't start until maybe mid-20s that the hustle was real for me.
Oh, that's very cool. That's very cool. What were some of the hardships of starting a moving company?
So, to be honest with you, I wasn't a little kid and I said, hey, I want to be a mover. That's not how it happened. I wanted to be a lot of things before that, firefighter and everything. But there's a lot of hardships that come with starting a business. Number one is there's nobody there to answer any questions for you. Everyone wants to stay to themselves, and there's no real information on who to contact to get information about starting a company, or there's just no one to talk to. So you kind of have to just learn on your own. So, that's a real huge part of starting a business. That's the hardest thing. And to get me to do it, to get me to actually go out and get my business license was probably the hardest part, because, there's a lot of self-doubt.
That's how I feel.
And, I look back on it now, and, there was a couple people that pushed me. I know Mike Van Camp, who we've had on here, and my wife especially. They pushed me to get my business license, to make that step, and I'm so thankful to have people like that around me that were there to support me, and that's really important. But it was the unanswered questions, which is honestly every question when you're starting a company. You have all these unanswered questions. You don't know who to go through for insurance or work comp, or you don't even know what any of that is at first. And so the scariest part about it was taking that first initial step, getting my business license, and learning how to hand out business cards and talking to people and all that kind of stuff. And I remember, in 2010 when I started this company, we did barely any moves that year. We still made some good money, but ran into a lot of roadblocks, and it was difficult to get that system in place so that it worked. I remember there was a time when it was me and two other guys. I remember Carson and Dan and myself, and I remember we were sitting there at one point. This is the beginning of 2011, and I thought, we're all going to be looking for a job. That's what I told him. I said, we're all going to be looking for a job in a minute if this phone doesn't ring.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I've spent all my money, any resources, which, by the way, the money that I started with was $250, and the very first move that I did bounced their check and put me negative in the bank. So if you think that you need to be rich to start a business, that's just simply not true. It's all about the hustle, and it's all about the hunger, and it's all about the why are you doing it, which is, it's my family why I'm doing it, to take care of them.
Yeah.
But we're sitting there, we're waiting for the phone to ring, and I'm telling them, hey, we're out of resources, we're out of cards, we're out of money, and we have this little tiny storage that we have our equipment in that I could barely afford. And I remember sitting there and just going, I guess we're all going to be turning in an application tomorrow. And then the phone rang, and booked a job, and the phones haven't been, they've been ringing ever since.
So how did starting a moving company affect your personal life your marriage, your wife, your friends. Can you talk a little bit about that?
That's funny you said that because it affected it big time. I lost most of my friends, which is it's hard to believe that you realize who your real friends are, and I can't blame them really because I am starting a business and I'm working every single day trying to get the hustle on, trying to make it happen, and I think a lot of it is people that are they're jealous that you actually took the initiative to do it. They're upset that you're not there to hang out with them like I usually was, and so I lost a lot of friends doing it. But ended up being good because I made friends later on in different industries. So everything comes around. But what I didn't realize and what no one explained to me when I started a business is that I was so used to being friends with the employees because I was an employee. But when you're a business owner, you just can't be friends with them. So that was a huge thing that I had to get over. Relationship with the wife, fortunately for me, I have a great wife, and Michelle was just on my side 100% all the time. Even I remember when the first job bounced their check, I remember I was so depressed and down on myself. I was ready to just throw in the towel, just give it up. And I remember my wife was like, buck up, quit being a little bitch and go out there and hustle and take care of your family. And it's important to have someone like that, especially that you're married to. Been married to her for 20 years now, this July. So it's a big thing for me. And she's always been my biggest supporter. So, thank God for that. And but yeah, a lot of hardships to start like that, finding out bills and finding out, how to do payroll and what workers' comp is and how do I pay them and how do I start all this stuff and do I need to take a state test and all that kind of stuff. So it's just a long road of just learning it and getting hit in the face with a couple 2x4s a couple times. And, that's really it. I mean, you're going to go through blood, sweat, and tears.
So what you're saying is it's a difficult journey to start a company, especially something like a moving company, and keep it going. And there's definitely a lot of hardships, it sounds like.
Yeah, there are hardships. There are a lot of hardships, and it's not easy at all.
Okay, so now you have this successful moving company, and a lot of people in the Sacramento and surrounding areas, and even further than that, know who you are. They know what you do. They know a lot of your movers. They've been with you a long time. And I know you have side projects going on, including Working Class Heroes. You do the 3D Matterport and things like that. Can you tell us a little bit about your side projects and kind of tell me why you got into those and where do you think those are going to go? And do you plan on starting any companies in the future other than those projects that you're working on now?
Well, yeah, I have a lot of side projects going on, which is interesting that you asked that because it's been a lot of fun to have a company that is the main generator of money. And it's fun to watch my business grow, House to Home Moving and Storage. It's fun to watch that grow and expand, and it's fun to get new contacts. But these side projects have been a lot of fun too. I mean, we do the Matterport camera, so we do 3D virtual tours for communities, apartments, for real estate. We have a leasing company. We can lease equipment to different companies and people, so that's been cool. We do Working Class Heroes, which I actually pay for.
Wow.
Is the only side project that I'm paying for that I don't generate any money from. And really, Working Class Heroes has been just a tool, hopefully that can help people understand that it doesn't matter what position you hold. You can always break out of that position and find something better. You can always expand yourself. You can always learn more. You can always further yourself in your career. You can always make more money. The world is endless.
Yeah.
And money is endless. Everyone has money in their pocket, and find a way to grab it.
Everything you're saying is true.
Working Class Heroes is the only thing not like that. Working Class Heroes is more of a learning tool that hopefully, even if one person watches episodes or the Facebook Lives and they learn something, then I've done my job. And it's kind of something that is a fun side project, but hopefully there to help also. Am I going to be starting any more businesses? Yeah, I don't see why not. I'll probably start 30, 40 more before I die. And I'm sure some of those will fail, and I'm sure some of those will succeed. I don't know which ones yet. I haven't thought of them yet, but I'm sure I will. And that saying goes with, once you're an entrepreneur, you're always an entrepreneur. It's because your confidence.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whenever you do something and you don't know what the outcome is going to be, it doesn't matter if you succeed or fail, you succeed.
Absolutely.
Because no matter how it goes, if you fail, you're going to learn, and you're only going to get better, and it's going to be easier to start the next project. If you succeed the first time, then congratulations, you're a badass, and
This is weird.
you know, it gives you that confidence either way to know that you can start another project, that it's okay. You're going to make more money than you made working some minimum wage job, no matter what you decide to do.
Maybe.
There's billions of people on this planet, and everyone wants to buy something. So sell a service or a product that people are going to buy.
No, that's true. That's true. I never thought about it like that. Okay, you know, I hope you don't mind, but I always do this at the end of the videos. We ask a couple questions. They're totally random, and I'm going to ask you a couple right here. So again, we do this to a lot of people, and actually, I don't think I've changed these up too much. I'm going to have to change these up. But here, let's pull some randoms, see if you can answer these. You ready?
Oh, okay, I'm ready for these questions.
Okay. First question we got for you. What is your idea of earthly happiness?
That's a good question. By the way, thank you for that one. You know, I just want everyone to realize that it's about equality. And, you know, I would like everyone to see everyone as human rather than races and color and ethnicity and everything else. We're all people, we're all humans. And it's so ignorant to me that people think a different way about someone because of their religion or their sexual preference or their color, or that's just terrible to me. I don't understand it. I never will. And it's a plague right now to this country. And
I really like that. I really like that. Nice. Let's do another one. What profession would you choose if you could, other than moving?
Well, I can't say what I want to say, but let me think.
Let's hear it.
No. Let me think. A profession other than moving that I would want to do. You know what?
Yeah.
Geez. You know, a speaker. I'd like to be a professional speaker.
I can see that.
Someone that basically hypes people up, a motivational speaker maybe, or a, yeah, you know what? I'll stick with that, a motivational speaker. I think that would be a profession that I'd really like.
I mean, obviously.
Sorry, I had to add that. I mean, obviously, that's what I want to do. I don't know if my looks are going to stop me. But who knows? Maybe one day.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Who do you think is better looking, you or me? Be honest.
Who is better looking? Me, obviously. Come on, next question.
I'm pretty sure it's me, but you know what? Whatever. We have our differences of opinion. All right, one more question, and then we're out of here. And then I'll let you get on with your day because I know you're a busy guy. What is your favorite word, and what is your least favorite word? And you can say whatever you want.
Fuck.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be honest.
That's your favorite word. I get it. That's funny. That's my favorite word too. What's your least favorite word?
My least favorite word is can't. Because there's no such thing.
I think that's my least favorite word also. Well, you know, I just wanted to say thank you for being on Working Class Heroes. It's been a lot of fun.
Hey, and thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it. And Working Class Heroes, awesome. Thank you, Jacob. You're almost as good looking as I am.
I hope I have you on again sometime.
High five?
High five.
I love you. Stop you.
All right, working class heroes, thanks for joining me. And I just wanted to say thank you for watching. And remember, working class heroes, we do this for you. Hopefully you've had fun with this one. I know I have. This has been interesting. Please stay in tune and let us know what you think about all the videos that are up. Let us know about the videos that come, and please subscribe, because that's what we're looking for. People to subscribe to the channel and become more Facebook friends, and let's get this online networking group a little bit bigger. Thanks for having us. Thank you for joining us today. That's what I was looking for. And I will see you again next time. High five. No? Okay. Okay. Not including that one.
Oh my God. Read there.
Are you gonna get it to where they look like